23% load. Delegation 7 using 317 megabit per second. Wait a minute, 317 megabit per second? Hold on. It was something like per megabit per second they're giving us money. And if it's 353 per megabit per second and we're doing 317 megabit per second, wow, that's 900,000? Can't be that much. My math is surely wrong. 90,000. Right? God. 123,000. Okay, yeah, it's 90,000. That is still an awful lot. Wow. Oops. Oh, well, I'm happy with that. Certainly not complaining on my end. Oh man, I can't actually really skip ahead anymore because there's always somebody here. In this case, it's IT. And 99% all the computers and all that are working good. Fantastic though. State 89%. Ugh. Alright, I guess that's within acceptable levels. There you go, outstanding. Promote that. And release that. Cool. So that's that. And then check our server load here. 50%. Nice, using a little bit more. Go develop software. Pause this real quick. It'd be kind of nice if it auto-paused when you open this up. Because this is one of those menus that you hang out in for a little while. At least I do. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. Game engine. Has no dependencies? Wait, what? I thought game engine had dependencies. Oh, God. Oh, okay. After you select everything, it does. Okay. 3D assets. Requires recording from the audio tool, which is not available on the market. What's going on with the research? Oh, hey, look at that. Audio compression unlocks in 1988. Royalty researched no. Owner none. Income none. Let's research it. Go core team. Any good at researching? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Interesting. Anyway, game engine. Select all. It is a cool 3D game with 8-bit audio. Uses. Unless we just don't have one that's compatible. What are we missing? I thought I did everything for those. 3D Snowball we've got. Our 2D editor's missing something. I don't know what that would be. We did everything with it, I thought. It might be that stuff because it just unlocked. Alright, so we'll do this then. In-house, everything. Select all. That's cool. For Snowball. Awesome. This will be 2D Snowball version 2.0. Whoops. Alright, develop it. It's fine. It's got some new stuff in it, but I don't like need the money right now. Whoa! Using 90% of our servers. Holy shit, 1.2 gigs on Delegation 7. We're making 381,000 from deals on this. Holy shit. Wow. So, I'm thinking deals, hosting, could probably do with a bit of a nerf. Because Jesus criminy, it's not that hard to just scale up a server room and go nutso with it. I'm thinking that should probably just be like a couple bucks per megabit rather than like several hundred per megabit. Because otherwise, what the hell's that? What do we get going on there? What are you? What is that? Yeah, because otherwise we're making a shitload of money. Yeah. It's also automatically selecting people very frequently, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. Like, it just keeps auto-selecting you to start right after a while. Kind of weird. And 2D Snowball version 2 is taking a decent while here. Somebody else finished it. Damn. Ah, well. I didn't even know to look at that. We'll get the next one. Possibly. Alright, well. Work on this then. Well, it doesn't actually need to be that high. In the interest of time, I'm just going to set this to development now. It's only good, which is probably okay. Man, I gotta keep an eye on that. That is awesome. It's anytime anybody wants to do audio compression, and if it's something that's just like eventually might lead to other things, like, oh man, that's clutch. I wonder who got that. Probably the software Tams would have known. Servers can't deal with the load. Okay. See, this is the thing though. Because its max is like 100 gigs, which if I actually had 100, God, do I really want to do a massive server farm like that? I kind of do, but at the same time. Balls, man. A little awkward, but we got it. It's just really strange the way it did that. As long as it's linked. So now, oops, we're still in wire mode. Fuck. There, fixed. Cool. So leave wire mode. And now, if I go into server 20 is under. There we go. Plus load. So it's still using 1.8 gigs. We only have 2.7 gigs to spare. Oh god, please, 1990, when we can maybe upgrade these again? Or is that just the PCs that we upgrade? 1990 for the new computer. 95 for the cool TV. 1990 for the tower server, which is double. And I don't need a desk, and they're more stable, and they cost a little more. Oh, not an actual tower. Oh. Does it need a table? I don't know. I don't know. But that's 100 megabit per, which is significantly better than what we've got at only 50 megabit per. So we'll be effectively doubling our capacity. So we're at 2.7. That'll bring us up to 5.4. Was that good maths? I don't know. Something like that. Which still probably won't be enough for the bastard Delegation 7, who needs apparently 100 gigabit per second, they claim. God. What are you guys even doing? It's CMS software, for fuck's sake. Oh, promote. Oops. Really cool. So now, develop software. Pause. Game engine. Select all. 2D Snowball version 2. 3D Snowball. Awesome. It'll take more than a year. Does everything. There's not much we're missing out on. And add operating system. Snowball. It's the only operating system that can actually handle it. You see that? Well, because, no, that makes sense because we're using dependencies that are in-house dependencies. So this may be a fantastic thing, or it may just flop horribly because our outreach isn't that great. Because we're limiting ourselves on our operating system, which didn't really spread to that many people anyway. I'm wondering if this might give a sort of revival to my software of Snowball. It's still unavoidable. We're still selling some. So I'm wondering if we can release this in time, if we'll get a little surge in sales because people are buying the operating system for this game engine. Originally, I was going to make it in-house, but I don't think I really have the time. We're sort of losing sales quickly, so to get that late game revival, we'll go ahead and develop it now and release it to people. SCM server 20. All right, name. Um, Glacier, I suppose. Sure. And there are no categories for it. Okay, go for it. It takes a good bit of 2D and 3D. 3D we got all of it actually by now. I think we're all well-rounded to the point where we all know how to do everything. Except audio. We're lacking a little bit for audio. Which just barely requires any of, so we'll be just fine. And yeah, market it everywhere. We'll keep this open down here. Yeah, I'm just losing little bits of money. I don't know if that's like from the fridge or what. I don't know. Very small amounts. Maybe we got a office space thing going on here where people are just like siphoning money from our accounts from the rounded off pennies. God damn it. I really like this though. This is a cool thing. 71% now. Jesus. I'm making so much money off of this. How much longer are you guys around for? Fucking hell. Delegation 7. See, it's doing that thing where it just auto-selects somebody again. 71%. This is delegation 7. Oh yeah, 800,000 active users. Ah, okay. It is actually doing really fucking well. And if I wanted to say buy it, $50 million. I can almost afford it. Tomorrow I could buy it. That's good. That's fantastic. And I wonder, can I, for free? Ah, okay. Because it's in-house, it never had any money. Yeah, so I'll take it for free. Airtrix Ultra, the first one. 30,000, man. Alright, cool. Well, so far, the greatest operating system, probably. The greatest software has been an operating system by Kick-Tap Kingdom, Frame-Blinds 5, released December 1980. Outstanding quality. People are still using it to this day, though not many, but it's reached over $1 billion in sales. I could buy it for $15 million and make my own goddamn sequel to it. Take it in a different direction. Use my in-house software. Could do that. Buy a software, make a sequel for it, but the sequel is using in-house technologies. Could be a cool way to do it. So because we're still working on Glacier, marketing Glacier is just one of those things where once you finish it... God, I wonder if we're losing new fans because of that. Even though they weren't fans back when we did the audio tool. Ugh. Because Snowball is released, we have to continuously market it daily, whereas Glacier is just a one-time, you fill it up and it's done type thing. So as long as this gets done before we move this on too much, I release it, we'll be okay. So that's why that's priority 10, that's priority 1. Though this game engine, expected quality good. I'd like to make it great, or even outstanding. That'd be great. Or, well, it'd be outstanding to have it outstanding, actually. And something's going on here. Ah, yes. They do retire. I thought so. Judith Starbright is retiring. Judith Starbright being 64 years old. Yeah. I thought that'd be a thing. But now that I kind of know how this works a little bit, I don't mind picking up some younger guys. So I'll need another designer next month. No problem. I'm actually going to, let's keep this window up. The upcoming events window. Just down here. Yeah, that's flatlining. That's like dying off. Yikes, I don't know if this game engine will be good or not. I think I'm actually sabotaging it right now. Spent the past several years working on all the stuff for it just to release it, but it's for an operating system using in-house software. So it's like nobody can really use it or do anything with it. They'd have to have the operating system in order to do it. I don't know. What do we got here? Okay, audio compression. That was already researched. This hasn't been. Unlocks 1990, 12%. Fucking hell. Image compression, though. Shit, let's go for it. Try it. Priority 10, because I know we're going to be racing to the finish against somebody. Judah Starbright retired. Okay, it tells you up there, too. Okay, cool. That's not quite so bad, then. And Judah Starbright was artist, looks like. So I need another artist. A Judith Starbright the second, if you will. There you go, some younger folks. Penny Ramirez. Or Olga Castro. Only good compatibility. Can we get like a great compatibility? There we go. Great compatibility. 33 years old, 88.43 skill. Not terrible. Ellen Berry. You're hired. And employee details. We'll go for, because I could continue the list, but I think I'll just go for a Judith Starbright the second here. And as I expand and get more offices and hire more people, we'll do it that way. Because otherwise it's not very fair to them that they were only around for a little while because they just retired right away. So you're Judith Starbright the second. Take any job? Not quite. You're an artist. You do art things. And you'll get good over time. So we will have to eventually get rid of all our old people. And yep, there's Flood. Retiring next month. Yeah, everybody's retiring, so we're gonna have to pick up a bunch of young people. I wonder what happens if I just patent it right away. Like, is it just shitty then? I'm gonna save and find out. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh god. This is upcoming releases too. Ah shit, okay. Keeping that open doesn't do anything for me then. At least it tells me up here when they retire, so I can fix it straight away. Yeah man, with the hosting thing, you could just be a massive, huge server farm type thing and just really... You can make a fortune with it, literally. It's insanity how much money you make with this. And Flood's retired. Flood was, I think, programmer. No, he was a designer. Okay. So I'll pick up another designer. Max pay, 4,000. Find somebody good, please. Great compatibility, 42 years old. I'll take it. Ali Cook. You are Flood the second. Nice. There you go. And just to make sure. Yeah, okay. It's, you just have to reorganize this to make it refresh. Before the name pops up. Just fine.